Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and...
help. Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it... This is where all of Teyvat's mora is minted, right? In that... Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we... Or better yet, take a nap on top of a... Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. And you're in... where? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony, Stop.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from it?
As one of... She will get that which she... I'm not asking for your blessing. And there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and... Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes...
You could say... When Signora, instead of confronting you directly, when she faces a... But as for me...
We won't let what happen...
Oh! Besides, you could never Fighting talk, This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Here we go. Think you can get away?
Not bad, not bad. How unbecoming. Poor timing. Poor timing. Passable effort. A fine opportunity. You've made some progress. Poor timing. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. I'll crush you.
The
Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information of the world mouse to me on purpose? No matter. And the Gnosis over. Now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! Dumpty Dumpty Go!
I swear by my sword!
Die here.
You're cut.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great. And now that I consider that You had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, given that the Gnosis... In fact...
What? So you mean...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to... It seems that the Guardian... As such...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never... The truth is, unfortunately...
So what are you planning to...
I will awaken the god...
A god?
Osial. Over... If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon... Do you think the cunning Rex...
But... the Archon...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching them!
Indeed. With the power of so... Using the powers, but knowing that such an... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Nira, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? Exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see... Did we make it in time?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with the calamity of such
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this...
It's not just you. We've got new Millelith which is why we must stop that mob.
So the Archon War was... So will the power of the Cheese...
We've already discussed this.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once and as fate would have it, one who... For what could you mortals...
So be it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our... Yep.
manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the... Tui disturb their...
Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let's once see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? What wishes to witness?
Killjoy, we've only just begun. Killjoy, we've only just begun. You can't run. This should be fun.
I swear by my sword!
Not breaking a sweat.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar. Be careful not to get hit.
Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you? Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Let's play!
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many victories soon! We can't
What do you have to say you can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is gentle energy! That light from your body, it's like the tiny Jillian curse! Wow! It's Madame Pig's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Fresh is fast. Break it. 2, 4. My work. Finished. I miscalculated. I will end you. This isn't good.
The blood of the Chelian, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Gaine's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
guardian spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it?
The ominous aura of that monster, the effects of the... It will be some time.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't
Save your fly.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud. I've heard that when at first, it is a testament to seeing the jade.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such... Thank you all for hearing...
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this But that does not... Do not merely cast your...
Are you questioning our means of protecting...
I mean...
Forebears, you said.
This morning,
What?
in the dream, I also thought to... But I dared...
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity, as Adepti, we've...
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the... I thought this battle would... Although I am a...
I wasn't afraid when danger is near. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern ride.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh.
You see, this the country of although their blood is the time of contract.
Your line of inquiry.
Seems like
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands. One fears that by the time... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti... But how will we ensure...
All right, Mooncop.
looks like the Oh, right. Child wanted, but we were able. Oh, and speaking of that, don't. Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest... Did we have the... Rite of parting? We're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Add as...
I can think about...
Astra... Is there anything I can do for you?
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland... Last time we saw Zhong... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack? We had better go and...
You call this cooperation between Harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities? Oh, it seems that some of your friends have a—
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I mean, besides, nothing personal. The real deceivers here are so actually—
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be—
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa.
Yeah, you don't... Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,007. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the heart, I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, was Liyue, so I feigned my own death. Indeed I was. That's right. Which is why—
So you mean that—
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child—
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, the Adepti deserve the greatest, and hats off to the emissary. All the while, I carried on. These things were all a part of my script. I had expected them. They seized the opportunity.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
Ha! On the contrary, I think it is—
Hey, what about me?
I think that if you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between—
Huh? Just whose side are you on? Be that as it may. You've come out of this as the hero of Liyue.
Well—
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what—
Realistically—
Huh?
However, I am the god of contract. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journey.
today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Well, so Rex... Oh, come on. Do you think that there's only one real the Fatui? Shh. Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their...
You know that guy.
Yes.
Say.
Now that you... I mean, still...
Ah, forget.
Hear ye all! The Qixings were, though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. The gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not, to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
So that something feels off. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew any. Did Zhongli... Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. It's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is all
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be
the long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have... Will you stand with us?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tian. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she...
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, Our eyes see far, and our reach is long. Name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Roping.
If you were...
The cleanup.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. And here you are.
Right. You're right.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand.
Oh, no wonder. But since you weren't...
Well, we were only spent in the City of Commerce. We do not... The Archon Morax could never experience life as... I will treasure the memories that I made as... That is true.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our...
I fear that continuing your journey may... Yes. The Electro-Archon Ball.
Paimon thinks...
That is the case.
That said, though people... Zhongli...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstance, but if a person should... This is what vision...
Uh-huh. That...
But starting from last year...
Vision hunt?
Yes.
They want to seize vision?
I should think that in...
Whoa.
The Animo Archon, the fact that even I, knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage, 7 ideals for 7 gods. All right then. That said, I hinted as much to the Adepti. How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. What? That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish? All right then. What? That was a good... That said, I hinted as much to... How did I accomplish that? All right then. Was... That said, I hinted as much to... How did I accomplish... All right then. What? That said, I hinted as much to the Adepti. How did I accomplish that? All right then. That said, I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that? All right then. Was there... That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish... All right then. What? That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was... That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was that... That said, I hinted as much to the Adepti. How did I accomplish that? All right then. What? That said, I hinted as much to the Adept. How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was... That said, the reason why the chief... I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish... All right then. Was there... That said, I hinted as much. How did I accomplish... All right then. Was there anything else? That said, I hinted as much to the Adept. How did I accomplish... All right then. Was there... That said, I hinted as much. How did I accomplish? All right then. That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish? All right then. Was there anything else?
Yeah, about that.
These are indeed false. I've heard that Ningguang is... All right then. Was there anything else? The time of the adept Kuching is absolutely... Now, though, could the original person who brought up... All right then. Was there anything else you wished?
That's right. Since Morax is... Also, isn't the Golden House the only...
The Mora present now will not then...
Is it...
Yes.
Then, did you...
Oh, a private file. It's...
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the... All right then. That said, I hinted as much to... How did I accomplish? All right then. Was there anything else you wished? Well then.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items.
Place to go for classic Euro...
You need a burrito!
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why's that?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in the... Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from.
So did somebody...
As I say, moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. As such, we are not permitted to investigate. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millelith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but...
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up Ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that so? Well, if you... I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside. But since then I've been...
Footprints, eh? Interesting.
While the Millelith...
Footprint is huge! It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep. Seems the Ruin Guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of Ruin Guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A Ruin Guard! Over there!
Here we go.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around.
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome?
What is he wearing?
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops.
Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute! Wait, what? Did people seriously call him?
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome?
What is he wearing?
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr.
Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute! Wait, what?
Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys.
So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be...
Yeah!
Greetings! Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
We just, you know...
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are...
Killing machines? You mean, ones that look like this?
Precisely.
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not... We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's...
I'm just trying to help. I've always been...
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave...
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again! My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother.
You came all the way...
Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. There you go.
What is it? Looks heavy. What the...
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser.
Your brother makes a good point. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much more from selling toys.
Yay! Thanks, nice lady. All right, now you make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue.
Wow, that one nursery rhyme. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Snezhnaya? Oh, how about the Northland Bank?
All right! Finally, now...
I should open a store here. You can't beat the average.
What should I put in my letter?
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir?
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser! My... What a nice surprise, Tooser. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anton? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonia prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice lady to help me come look for you.
And also, Tooser is Child's brother. Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see...
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more...
Yep, I always remember...
Oh, so you did notice...
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn in all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how, I'm much more interested in...
Sounds like you...
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You aren't gonna fight now!
Maybe... No. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So anyway, Paimon had... Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate...
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr.
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right...
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls.
So we still need to...
Sure! I really like this lady. And anyway, she made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's... If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while.
So, where are we going to play first?
How about we start with the toy store?
What are you?
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things?
They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come of...
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh, the kite will fly.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops...
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I...
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still,
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that energy. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, you know, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking. Either way, it's time to talk prices.
this price is fair. Well then, I'll get...
Thanks, Granny!
Worry not. Just leave...
For our next stop, why don't we head to Wanmin Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Hello, welcome. Table for three?
This restaurant has a really
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our...
spicy chili? But
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on...
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil.
Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands. Looks like Wanmin Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special...
What do you mean, Chef, now?
Giving the people what they want is the very... If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a...
Whoa, then we'll leave it to you.
Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are Of course, we aren't going to demand...
Is it just Paimon? Or our... Still... Surely there must be a little room for
Done. I'll go prepare the food then.
Great! It's time for...
Please sit wherever you like.
I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister...
But this doesn't feel right somehow. Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Toos?
I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't...
Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the...
Try something new at the Wanmin Restaurant.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Should I save this money or invest it?
Wow. Leo has really got a lot going for it.
Try something new.
Long sword in hand, and the world at